Well, hello everybody, Bug Eater 64 here, and we're going to get ready to do an FSEconomy flight. Now, I'm not going to be flying the DC-6 you see behind me. I just wanted to share this picture. This is the Pmdg Dc-6. That was the only aircraft ever made by Pmdg for X-Plane, and it was X-Plane 10 that they actually built this in. I flew it through X-Plane 10, through X-Plane 11 until about X-Plane 1135, and it stopped working. No matter what I did, couldn't make it work, and unfortunately, Pmdg does not give any support for it. Pmdg builds some awesome aircraft. I loved this airplane. It had a warm spot in my heart. You that have watched some of my videos know that my uncle, who got me interested in aviation when I was a small child, helped design and build this airplane back in the 40s, along with many others, the B-36, the B-58, Hustler, and a number, and until he finally retired from the space program with NASA, where he worked on the Mercury programs and so on. He has long passed, but he was my idol, and I think about him often, and that this airplane was one of my all-time favorites to fly in the sim. Actually did an around the world tour in it, and there's if you want to go back that far, you can look at some of my old videos. But anyway, so what are we going to be flying today? Well, let's take a look at it. That's what we're going to be flying. We're going to be flying the DC-3. Going to be doing a mission with FSEconomy, and let's take a look at that. Go to my flight. I haven't rented the aircraft yet, but we're going to be flying from Helena Regional, Helena, Montana, and we're going to be going to Mission Livingston, Montana. It's only an 84-mile flight, but the interesting thing is we're looking at 24 assignments with a total income of $19,584. It's a round trip. Once we get to KLVM in Livingston, we're going to turn right around and come right back to Helena. So it's a short round trip, and that's the way we're going to be doing it, and I'm looking forward to having you along for the ride. So with that, put your seatbelt on, tighten it down, and we'll see you inside the cockpit. See you very soon. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Alright, so we rented the airplane. It's got 183 gallons on board right now. It burns 95 gallons an hour, so there should be enough fuel to do this flight with the turnaround. Now, as you saw up there, it says aircraft has a high bonus of $1,000. I'm going to get that back because I'm doing a round-robin flight. So I'll fly there, it'll cost me $1,000. I turn around, come back, I get that money back. So we're going to do that. I'm curious to see just how much of this we're going to get to keep, because it's $590 an hour to rent it dry, and what can I say? So we've got to go 169 miles. I'm going to see what well, let's see, 200 miles is 136 gallons. We've got 183 gallons on board, so we should have more than enough to carry our passengers, and let's see what happens. So let's get inside the cockpit, and let's get our little lady ready. So first things first, let's check our controls. Throttles, okay. Propeller, and fuel mixtures. Alright, so with that, let's go back up here. And we turn this on, and that'll close the doors and so on. So come over here and turn that off. Let's put the smoking. Come on.
The captain has turned on the seatbelt sign. Please take your seats.
Fuel pumps. Okay, and we'll go ahead and put the beacon on so people know what is going on. 84 miles. Not a lot we're going to worry about. Alright, let's see here. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and turn the magnetos on. And with that, let's go ahead and prime 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. And with that, let's take a look over here and start engine number 1. And we got a good engine start for engine number 1. And with that, let's go up here, check our sound. And let's double check. That sounds a little bit better. Okay. And number 2, 1001, 1002, 1003, 4, 1005. Put the throttle up. And watch this one start. Very good. Alright, so with that, everything's looking good. Let's get the tired old fat man out of the picture. Okay, and anti-collision on. Taxi lights on. Nav lights. Generators on. And put the pitot heat on. Okay, we gotta go 8,500 feet. There's a lot of mountains in this area, so let's go ahead and get rid of that. And let's take a quick look at the airport map. So we are right here. So we got to turn right and then turn left, and it'll take us out. The other thing I need to check before I do that, KLHN, and we are going to KLVM. So let's go ahead and add that. KLVM. Enter. And then KH. Activate leg. All right, 84, 85, and that one says 85. Well, be that way. And with that also, let's go here. $1,2400, 29902. 1,2400. Oh, it already had it. Ain't that something? Pay attention to what you're doing, William. I should have. I already flew in here. All right. Contact temperature dew point 29902. Departing and arriving runway 35. Okay. That's runway 35 right down there. Okay. So, let's get out of that. And let's get on our way. Okay, good engine run out. Okay. So we're going to have to go left down here. Well, let's see if these people are going to get out of our way. Well, they're just sitting there. Come on. This is ridiculous. This shouldn't be happening. Alright, I'm going to do something I shouldn't. Gonna go around them bad boys. All right. Flaps and takeoff configuration.
Gentlemen, we do thank you very much for your attention, and now we invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the takeoff. The captain has made tower communications available, so if you'd like to monitor the air traffic,
Okay, we're all set.
You'll find that on channel 9 and your headsets in the seat pocket in front of you. We'll give you a little more information about our service plan for our flights as soon as we're in the air. Thank you, and again, welcome aboard.
Alright, so let's run them up and get out of here. Brake release. Airspeed is alive. And we have positive rate. Gears coming up. And so we'll start turning. Flaps up. Get rid of the yoke. let's go with okay, and get that autopilot on. Go with nav. Airspeed looks good. And go, they're dirt runways. So landing gear down. Well, we definitely brought the right airplane with the dirt runway.
and gentlemen, welcome to our destination. For your safety and comfort, please remain seated until the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign. This will indicate that we have parked at the gate and it is safe to move around in the aircraft. Please check around your seat, including under your seat, as well as your seat pockets for any personal belongings. Please take care when opening the overhead lockers, as heavy articles may have shifted during the flight. If you require deplaning assistance, please remain in your seat until all other passengers have disembarked the aircraft. One of our crew members will then be happy to assist you. On behalf of our entire crew, I'd like to thank you for joining us today on our flight, and we hope to see you again.
Alright, so we got the first half done. We're going down here to the end of the runway. I'm sorry, it wasn't dirt, it's gravel. So we'll go down here, get turned around, and get ready to do the next flight. Alright, let's go ahead and stop here. Alright, for a minute there, I didn't think it was going to let me finish. Okay, so this flight is complete. I'm going to get rid of that right now. Get ready for the next flight. Alright, let's get toggle that. We're going to start the flight. Very good. Got 106 gallons. We should be in good shape. So, with that, we've got aircraft and takeoff configuration. Okay, let's get her going here. Start our trek back. Brakes released. Airspeed is alive. And rotate. Positive rate, gear up. want to climb too drastically, too fast, but we have to make sure we get over the mountains. And at this airport, they're pretty close. As we head back to Helena. And we are down. So, let's go ahead and finish this flight. And everything is complete. Outstanding. Okay, well, there we have it. We're back at Helena. So let's see how we did. On this nice round trip, let's go to our logs. Okay, so on the first trip, which the duration, we flew 43 minutes, we made $6,900. So here was the income for that part of the flight. So 11,421. Now we ended up paying less than an hour's rent for the aircraft, so that was good, less than the cost. Fuel was $348. Additional crew, $144. Okay. Ground crew fee and booking fee, because we had, more than 5, so you have to pay for the extra. So that was all that came to about $3,000. So we made $6,900 out of that $11,000. So then let's look at the final flight, return flight, which was even shorter. It was 34 minutes. So 337 for the rental. That's nothing. Fuel 311. Okay. And additional crew and so on. So this time a little bit less, because we did have a booking fee, but we had not as many on the return flight. So that's 2,000. So we still made 6,600. So in essence, we made $13,000 out of the possible 18,000. So no complaints there. Everything turned out well. It was a good flight. Had a bit of a tense moment there when my right wing tank emptied before I expected it to. So we had to switch back to the main. Luckily, I had some left of it, and we were able to finish the flight home. There's no taxiway to speak of to exit the runway, runway 35. If you land on it, you get to the end, and there's nothing there but this open area. So that's why we are where we are, and I just parked it. Said, be done with it. So with that, I sure hope you enjoyed the flight. I had a great time bringing it to you. It was a lot of fun, and we'll see you next time. Don't know what we'll be flying yet, but we try to diversify. Some helicopters, some fixed wing, and in FSE we are trying to make some money. So we'll see how things go in the future, and I look forward to having you all along again for another fun ride. So until then, this is Bug Eater 64, and as always, safe flying.